Hooty-hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. It's Wednesday, September 8th. What do we got going on in the stock market today? Well, we got the NASDAQ down about 150 points. But remember, the NASDAQ just hit a new record high yesterday. Will we bounce back and get a new record high today? Maybe. What causes that? Well, this market is anything but usual, right? We're due for a pullback. Will we get the pullback? I don't know. You see, the Federal Reserve can go in and start buying the market today, and we can have a new record high by the end of the day. I'm expecting a pullback, but there's no guarantee of that. Not in this crazy market, because the Federal Reserve can do whatever they want. They have unlimited money. A lot of people, we depend on the government to fix our problems today. Look at it, if the stock market's down, we want the government to print more money and make the stock market go up. We want free health care. We want free college education. We want free child care. We want free rent, and we want free income. We want everything for free. Well, someone's got to pay for this. Look at big government. I'm against it. I want a smaller government, and I want sound money. But now what I want to talk today about is the Federal Reserve. Now, I'm not a fan of the Federal Reserve at all. Matter of fact, I despise them. I despise what they're doing to our country. I think they have criminal activity going on. But what I am shocked at, what the politicians want. The politicians want the Federal Reserve. They want the Federal Reserve to to solve the climate change problem. Climate change, really? The Federal Reserve is in charge of, global warming? I don't get it. They want them to fix wealth inequality. Wealth inequality. The Federal Reserve, their job is to fix wealth inequality? Really? Really? They're the ones that are causing wealth inequality. How can they fix it? What AOC thinks they should do is just print money and give it to the poor people, right? That would fix wealth inequality. No, she has it backwards. That would not fix wealth inequality. That would make wealth inequality expand farther than it already has. Look at when you print money, who does it hurt? It hurts the poor. You can give it to the poor, but it's going to hurt the poor. How does it hurt them? Hurts them with inflation. Look at grocery prices. Just in the last year, they got to be up at least 20%, right? If you've been to a grocery store, you know what I'm talking about. These prices are not going to come back down. Sure, we printed all this money. We handed out stimulus checks. We handed out extra unemployment. We handed money to people that don't have the money. But these people have spent the money to buy the food that's 20% higher. So now they're out of money, but yet the food is still 20% higher. It doesn't come back down. It doesn't work that way. When you print more money, the Federal Reserve, your wealth inequality is going to get bigger and bigger. Look at in the United States, you're not going to solve the problems until you get back to a system of sound money. Now, sound money takes away the power from the government. It takes away their power. They can't print these unlimited infrastructure bills. They can't give you stimulus checks every month. They can't hand you the extra unemployment. You want to get back to sound money, but nobody wants to do that. That is the solution, but nobody wants the solution. Why? Because the government, they want to have power, and that takes away their power and puts the power back in the hands of the people, back in the hands of the workers, the ones that work for the sound money. You see, the government doesn't want that. They want to be able to print the money so that people don't have to work and they can hand them the money to stay at home. You can't hand them sound money. You try handing everybody a 1-ounce gold coin every month. See how far that goes. Look, it will come to an end because you cannot print gold. You cannot print it. You got to get back to a sound money. You got to get back to fiscal responsibility. Well, what I want to talk today more about is this climate change thing. Now, this climate change, it's wild, right? Okay. Global warming, everybody's worried about it, right? We're going to, look, I don't care if you agree with global warming or don't agree. Doesn't matter. Our government is going to spend trillions of dollars trying to fix the global warming, trying to fix the climate change. They're trying to do it by, printing trillions of dollars. Okay, now what we got going on is this thing called the carbon tax credit. Now, first of all, I want to point out that China emits more carbon than the U.S. and Europe combined. But yet they're not the ones that are going to be spending the trillions of dollars to fix it. Oh, no. It's going to be you and me. Well, it's going to be our government. But who's responsible for the money that they're going to print to fix this climate change, to fix this global warming? It's going to be you and me. Okay, so we're going to be responsible for it. China's emitting more carbon than the U.S. and Europe combined. How much are they going to spend? My guess is close to zero. How much are we going to spend? Trillions and trillions of dollars. Look, this is why I'm for a smaller government. This is why I want us to get back to sound money. We cannot just keep printing money like this. But okay, so you got these things. You got these things called carbon tax credits. Really, what are they? I'm not even sure. But you know what am sure about? I'm sure that Tesla would not be in business without them. Tesla gets a lot of these carbon tax credits, right? What do they do with them? Well, they sell them so that they can become a profitable company. They sell them to companies that pollute, the companies that need carbon tax credits. Now, in Europe, they have something called the Euro carbon credit price. This is different. You see, what I want to teach you today is how to profit from climate change. Climate change is here. Global warming, well, we're going to try to fix it by printing money. Well, how can you profit from it? Because you're going to be responsible for the money that they print. Well, I'm going to give you two ways. Okay, so in Europe, they have carbon credit price. All right. And they have ETFs that track the carbon credit price. Okay. Here's the first one. KRBN. This is an ETF that tracks the European carbon credit price. Okay. Another one. CRBN. Now, if you take a look at these, CRBN and KRBN, if you take a look at these ETFs, they pretty much just go straight up. Why? Because everybody knows that we're going to spend trillions and trillions of dollars to fix this problem. Okay, look at where do we get the money from? Do we have the trillions to spend? No, we do not. Did we have the 2.3 trillion to spend in Afghanistan? No, we do not. You see, if you go back to sound money, the government cannot do stupid things. They can't go off and fight a war just anytime they feel like it because they don't have the money to do it. They can't spend trillions of dollars on infrastructure, trillions of dollars on climate change. Look at that. I don't know if you're familiar with the Green New Deal. I think AOC introduced the Green New Deal. It's going to cost trillions and trillions of dollars. It's a really stupid idea. Okay, that's just my opinion. But it's a really stupid idea. But yet we're going to spend trillions and trillions of dollars to combat this climate change, this Green New Deal. It's just a waste of money, in my opinion. Money that we don't have. Look, if we got the money, that's one thing. But to print the money and spend it, it's going to hurt the poor. It's going to crush the middle class. Yes, the wealth inequality is going to get greater. The more money you print, the greater the wealth inequality. Look, you have to protect yourself. You got to get some sound money. Look, get out of the dollar. The dollar it may be bouncing right now a little bit, but they just want to crush the dollar. They want to do away with the dollar, and they're going to do away with it. They're going to bring in a digital currency to replace the dollar. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. But you got to do some wise investing. Look, I am not for spending trillions on climate change, but CRBN, KRBN, these are going to go up when we spend the trillions of dollars. They're going to go up. It's just the way it is. Solar companies, invest in solar companies. You want a solar ETF? TAN, like going for a suntan. Solar companies are going to go through the roof. Clean energy. This is where the money's going to be spent. The money that we don't have. We don't have the money, but we're going to print it. You cannot stop them from printing it. Where does that money flow to? It's going to flow into the stock market. Stock market is still going to go up. I'm expecting a pullback. Am I expecting the crash yet? No, not yet. Why? Why is there no crash? Because we're going to pump trillions of dollars in. What's going to crash? It might not be the stock market. It might be the currency. It might be the dollar that crashes. The dollar may go to zero. Your purchasing power may go to zero. It may just go away. Look at things are going to get bad. I'm telling you, they're not going to get better. They're going to get worse until we take away the power from the government. Right now, the government's got all the power. They can print all the money. Look at, I'm for small government. I'm for sound money. This takes away their power and puts the power back to me and you, the working person, the person that works and makes money and saves money. When you got sound money, that money stays. Your purchasing power stays. Now, if you save money, guess what happens to the money you save? It goes down, down, down. Anyways, I'm Tall Mike. I know I went on a little rant today. If you like any of the things I said, give me a thumbs up. Even if you didn't, well, give me a thumbs up anyways. Why not? It's Wednesday. Get out there. Have a great day. You really like this stuff? Hit that subscribe button so we can talk more later in the week. Bye-bye now. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Bye-bye.